Okay. I can't tell if the stream has started. It's all... Oh, there it is. Okay. That's insane. It just actually starts right away. Unprecedented. But for
It's pretty
a little...
unprecedented.
No, it's unprecedented. It's you know, we've been doing this for 2 years, and it now starts right away because of this computer. But last we saw our heroes of Hyrule, they had made their way into Vah-Ruta, the divine beast that had been tormenting Zora's domain with unstoppable rainfall. Maneuvering the belly of the beast via a massive water wheel, our heroes found themselves in a series of hallways alongside a number of guardians. An underwater battle ensued, which proved to be no problem for a hasted Natara, who is just as effective in water as she is on land. With yet another amazing group effort, even if Lydian wasn't able to swim very far, our heroes vanquished all guardian enemies to find they were guarding a lever at the end of each corridor. Flipping both resulted in the draining of the water within an 11th hour descended to solve the puzzle they found on the floor below. Each operating a lever, they managed to fill the vessel at the room center with exactly 4 units of water, a total they derived from the water cycle riddle on the walls, which activated the nearby platform. Our heroes descended to a new floor and found the final terminal, but with only one other terminal registered in the entire beast, they were not able to activate it. Returning to the top level, they discovered a secret door had opened, revealing another terminal, but there was still one remaining. With the combined efforts of Lydia, Natara, and Lorhanan, another terminal was found at the end of Ruta's trunk, and it was registered to the slate. And that is where we find our heroes now. 11th hour, you've returned to the lowest level of the Divine Beast, to the room in which the final terminal stands. You've arranged and prepared yourselves for what you know is to come. Lorhanan, you stand at the terminal's Sheikah Slate dock, having just placed it within. As it disappears from view, its main control unit erupts with energy, and a new foe appears before you. As it does, a gentle voice echoes all around you. Please, take care. That thing is one of Ganon's creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 110 years ago. Regardless, I pray that you are all well prepared for this moment. Have faith. This is Waterblight Ganon. Everyone, please roll initiative. I will bring us over to
That was a
the...
very good Mifa, but it was
Yeah.
so different from every other character that Jenna ever is that I'm like, no. I'm not down.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know, like I'm just so used to like Ionia. Like,
Holy shit, it's
it's
fast.
just like boom, I'm here.
Oh no.
Oh, thank you.
Oh boy.
So I gotta tell you guys, I pre-rolled Waterblight and Ionia before, like a couple minutes before we started. They both crit. They both had the same Dex modifier and Dex score, and so then I did rollies, and Waterblight beat her out by 3.
Wow.
Yeesh.
So you guys see from the center final end terminal, the bulb erupts and this creature emerges, unsettling, very like not too different from the ones you faced in the other divine beasts, though this one carries a spear that is long. This lanky creature emerges and is going to go first. I don't know why it says Ionia is first, but Waterblight goes before her. And is going to go first. So, immediately emerging from here, and the closest target being Lorhanan, it rears its spear and first gives 2 jabs with it. Lorhanan, that is a 14 on the first attack.
At 14, you said?
14.
That hits.
That hits.
Oh,
You take
God damn it.
18 piercing damage and 2 cold damage.
Sure.
The second one is a crit.
Oh,
No joke.
I'll silver.
Good news, I saved my uncanny dodge, so
I'll silvery barbs better.
You're a silvery barbs?
oh,
Okay.
Silver Barb? Bad.
I will re-roll it. That's a 20, not a crit.
Alright. So that still hits, but you can uncanny dodge it now if you want.
Yeah. I will still uncanny dodge this.
Okay.
but-
It's
not a end your life hit.
it is 14 piercing damage and 6 cold damage, halved to 10 total.
I will give Ionia advantage on her attack.
Perfect.
That was a tough start.
Yeah.
In his rage.
Luckily, Waterblight's turn is not done.
Uh-oh.
Because of
Oh, you
his
mean-
special little multi-attack thing that he's got going on. So that's that. And with Lydian using his silvery barbs to like force Waterblight to make that attack a second time, the the Blight Ganon is going to use his sweeping spear attack. It will only hit Lorhannon. You're the only one in range. But that's a 17 to hit.
The 17, that'll hit, yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Wow.
Yes.
You take 26 slashing damage, and please make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, no problem, guys. Dex saving throw. Funny.
Oh,
Hey!
Wow. Wow. Rough start.
So for all you viewers on Twitch, my roll 20 was slow, so I rolled it twice. And I rolled nat ones on both of the 2 rolls. So
Whew.
I'm ready. I'm ready to be dead on literally the first
oh
turn.
gosh. We're so fucked.
Okay. This is D&D. It's only the last hit point that matters.
Right.
Yeah.
You're knocked prone.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Alright, that's alright. You can just get up.
not bad.
I figured that's what the dex saving throw was for, so I'm glad that it was.
It's fine. I mean, I'm below half health already.
Yeah, with that, hang on, I have to reread what it. And either this and this or that. Okay, so he also gets to do another thing.
It's not great.
Like after wailing on Lorhannon here, the creature like looks up and begins to assess the room and is going to send ice bombs out at 3 targets. Is Dayala there? Is that
Yeah.
correct? Okay.
Yeah.
Going to target Ionia, Dayala, and Natara, just like kind of looking up and send 3 in like a tri-directional thing. So we'll do Natara, then Ionia, then Dayala with these ice bombs. I think it's at disadvantage because it's a ranged attack and within 5 feet of a.
He does have a foe within 5 feet. yeah.
Yes. Okay.
I
So they
swear
are
it.
all with disadvantage, but I don't know if that will really make much of a difference. That does help the one. It negates a crit, but against Natara, that is a 23.
That hits.
It's a 24 against Ionia, which will hit, and a 16 against Dayala.
Misses.
Misses. Okay, so on Natara, that is 8 bludgeoning and 4 cold. And then against Ionia, who's not at full, is 16
I was
bludgeoning and
not
3 cold.
either.
So that's pretty rough. But that is finally Waterblight's whole turn. That brings us to
Yeah.
Ionia.
We gotta pack
Guys,
watch this
is
guy.
great.
We gotta pack watch this guy now.
Ionia
Alright, it's our turn.
will bonus action rage, as one does, and
Yeah.
then run up and hit it with her hammer. First one will be made with advantage, though. Okay, it's a 20. Let me see if she crits. Okay, so she, with advantage, will hit on the first one for 15 plus 6 for 21 points of damage. Oh, her weapon's not magical. So that's gonna
Oh,
be
damn.
6, 14. Okay. And then her second attack. Yeah, it's only an 11, so that'll miss. That's her turn. Lydian, what would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna be smart about this. And I'm gonna cast slow right out the gate, I think.
Okay.
So he can burn a resistance if he wants, but I'll send slow. It's a wisdom save.
Okay. And Waterblight will burn a legendary resistance.
Okay.
Okay, so none of that happens then, right? There's no, like, if they succeed something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. That's that. Okay. Anything else, Lydian?
I will, well, also, I believe I gave Natara Bardic Inspiration before the fight. I checked back at the recording, and I think I gave her Bardic Inspiration, like, at the very tail end, right before the fight. So, I will also give... I'm gonna also give one to... what's the range on Bardic Inspiration? I'd like to give to Inari, but she might
It's
be
like
too
60
far.
feet. Isn't it? 30, 60? One of those.
I think it's 60.
Check
So
it.
I'll give it to, because it wouldn't be 30, I don't think.
I don't think there's a range. It's just like
I'm pretty sure you can see.
It is a range. It's within 60 feet. Who can hear within 60 feet? So I will. Are we still underwater? Or are we on land?
Not right now.
Okay. Then I'll shout over to Inari and give her burning inspiration as well.
The way Jenna said that,
I don't like that. I don't
means
like that.
that it will eventually become underwater.
Look,
Oh,
guys.
no!
All
The
I'm
shutters
saying,
on the side open.
you're on the lowest level of the Divine Beast, which you could not see from the outside. Alright, anything else, Lydian?
For lightning damage and now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move. Actually, no, I'll stay put.
Okay.
That's it.
And Sarah.
All right. I'll fire a couple shock arrows at him.
Okay.
It's a 14 and a 16.
Both will miss.
You can. I was gonna say you can add a D10 to either one of those.
Sorry.
All right.
This right.
Cool. Well, I don't know that anything else necessarily makes sense to do. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay put.
Okay.
I don't have anything else I can do.
Lorhan.
Alright. I'm going to attack twice with my ancient short sword.
After using half your movement to stand up.
Oh, yes, you're right. I do have to stand up. Yes. Then I will attack twice with my ancient short sword.
Please.
Oh,
Oh my
Come
gosh.
on,
Oh,
dude.
cool. The first one is a nat 1.
Holy sh-
Please roll a durability check.
I'm gonna.
This is gonna potentially be very bad.
oh my god.
Oh no!
I
Oh,
think
no.
it
I
was
have-
already broken too.
I have started this fight by rolling 4 consecutive nat 1s.
That's unheard of.
How is
Goodbye.
that even
How is
possible?
that even possible?
I think you need to restart your computer and try
It
and.
is 1 in
Oh.
16,000.
Holy shit.
The
Um,
ancient short sword was indeed damaged prior.
It was like it was damaged. So
So
yeah.
I
it
need
flipped over.
you and also Waterblight to make dexterity saving throws right now.
It's gonna shatter.
Mm, mhm.
Laura Hannon, do you have another sword?
I can give you.
Do I?
I can
have
give
a-
Lorhanan my
Sword.
guardian sword that deals
I
lightning
have a
damage.
vicious sickle on me.
Yeah, I've got a couple.
I
stuff
also have a
too.
vicious sickle on
I've got things.
me. So I got a 16 on my dexterity saving throw.
Okay, so please roll the damage as if you had hit from that attack.
8 damage.
You and Waterblight take half of that.
Hey, we dealt some damage to him.
Nice.
Yes.
Yes,
But
Ione already did.
Your weapon is broken and broken beyond repair.
Catastrophic
That's-
failure.
Oh,
That's tragic.
Serious problem.
Yeah.
That's so
Okay.
Oh
bad.
my gosh. Like,
gang.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to disengage
Mm-hmm.
and run away.
Half of your move.
With half of my movement.
Mm-hmm.
Move 15 feet away.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Anything
Perfect.
else?
No, that is everything. I have now used my movement, action, and bonus action. And I am so fucked.
Great turn. Let's go.
How many hit points do you have left?
Lorhanan in one turn has destroyed his weapon, has lost 60 hit points,
Oh man.
and basically cannot do anything.
holy
I
shit.
can Eldritch Blast, so
You can Eldritch
that-
Blast. That's about it.
Yeah,
That's rad.
if you need stuff, like Amari's kind of got a horde of weapons that she does not use, so we can talk
I think
through.
I can get over to Lorhanan to give him a weapon if I attack Waterblight with it in the middle of that.
Yay. I've got a vicious sickle, so Oh, I also have a 4th Lysol boomerang, so
Range.
Nice.
All right,
Oh, no.
Anari. Follow up to that amazing turn.
Okay. I'm gonna have Anari park her butt right here,
Mhm,
and then Jenna, question: is there enough water where her using the lightning charge would kill anyone in the general or injure anyone in the general vicinity, or is it low enough where that's actually
No,
not?
it's like around your feet, like you're wading through like a puddle basically.
Okay.
The whole floor is covered in water, but it's not significant at all, and it's not like heavy rainfall in here either, so you're good.
All right, I've built up 3 charges. Let's see if we can. Okay, that's a 16. I'm gonna add the inspiration to that. It's a D10. So that's a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
And I'm going to Divine Smite. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna Divine Smite at 2nd level. So I'll click that and I'll use a charge. So there's that. Divine Smite at 2nd level, which would be 3d8. And then I'm gonna use a lightning charge, which it's been a hot minute. I think that's 2d6. Alright, so that first turn is about 14 plus 6. 32 damage total, with 6 of that being lightning and 12 of it being radiant.
So, okay, got it. As you make that attack, dealing that amount of damage to Waterblight, they're going to
Yeah.
use a reaction to. You see that they disappear from view and reemerge way back in the south end.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. Well, John, I think I know what I'm busting out next turn when I can get close to this thing. I'm gonna probably use. Okay. Well, do I go crazy stupid mode? Probably not.
Not yet.
Not yet. And I also don't think.
Do I go crazy stupid? The question we must all ask ourselves.
You know what? I guess I moved 25 feet, so I will move forward 1 square, and I'm not gonna cast it yet, because if I cast it and I get hit, I'm probably gonna immediately drop it. So I'm gonna avoid doing that. So I will end my turn there.
On the end of your turn here, Waterblight is going to use a legendary action, and you see that it holds out like its weird, mangled malice construct hand, and like in like an open palm down towards the floor, and you guys feel your ankles and your legs begin to get wet as the level of water in here begins to raise. So Waterblight is taking the legendary action to raise the level of the water up to the ceiling in this room, which is 20 feet. That is that.
Interesting.
You are all submerged, completely underwater now. Aquila.
Ranged attacks are disadvantage.
Okay. Luckily that shouldn't disrupt my plans here. Use my movement in, I'm guessing now, difficult underwater terrain.
Yes, you have half speed.
Okay. Alright, so that's as far as I can get. I am going to, at a point 15 feet away, because that's the max range, but I can still clip him with the extra 5 feet. I'm going to cast Fairy Fire on him.
Ooh, okay. What save is that?
It is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. Okay. He fails that and will take it.
Resistance.
Okay.
He takes it.
He takes it.
That
Okay.
means that ranged attacks
Are you sure?
I'm sure. Look,
Pretty good
I
advantage.
fear what the bard can do if I don't save it for
See,
them.
this is our
Guys,
teamwork,
this
Lydian.
means that ranged attacks are not at disadvantage anymore. They're just neutral.
Oh,
As long as concentration is held, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, guys.
That
Hey, I'll
means
never
our
let
paladin,
go.
who can swim, gets advantage on him. Most
Yes.
importantly.
Yep.
And then I will use Diala to fire now with advantage on him.
It's a ranged like magic attack. It's not a
Yeah.
okay. It's a spell attack.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, gotcha. Okay.
Oof. Only a 17 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay. I will command Diala to move 15 feet forward as well.
Okay.
And that'll be it for me.
Okay. With that, it becomes Waterblight's turn.
I'm still like, what else is?
Waterblight will first fling ice bombs again. This is not at disadvantage. No, wait. Oh, I have weapon attack. All right, this is at disadvantage. That's the three closest, which is Inari, then Ionia, and then Lorhannon.
Okay.
Lauren, you gotta get out of there.
Inari, that's a 14.
That'll miss.
That's a 16 at Ionia, which misses, and then that's a nat 1 at Lorhannon, which the other one was a crit. So the disadvantage literally saved your life there.
I was
Oh
waiting
my
for
God.
it's a 5 to hit Inaria, 6 to hit Ionia. That's a 35 to hit Lorhannon.
So all three of those will miss, but how far? Let's see. Here's the ruler. How far is okay? All right. Going to forgo one of its attacks to teleport. Going to teleport to right here.
Oh, boy.
Going to oh, I can't do that because I did that. Oh no, I can. Okay, it's this and this or that. Okay. Going to make a sweeping spear attack. Sorry, the language that I used to write some of the stuff, I was like, it's a little confusing for myself. So Lorhannon, Inari, Ionia, and Dayala are all in range of the sweeping spear attack. You're all within that room, right? That's 5, 10. Okay, yeah. 15. So it's going to be the same because it's one attack. That is a 20. Does a 20 hit, I guess, Dayala, Inari, and Lorhannon?
It does.
Hits Dayala.
It does hit me, yes.
It hits Ionia as well. All of you, please give me dexterity saving throws.
Wishing I had saved that Barticus right about now.
Well, it did
Okay.
some damage to him. That
Oh,
was
never mind. Okay.
Ionia's good. She saves.
Yeah. That's a 19 for me.
We got an 8.
Um,
Oh my god.
so, what about Dayala? Sorry.
3 fails.
Okay. Fail. Ionia saved. Inari saved.
I got a 19.
19 saves. Lorhannon, 8 fails. You're knocked prone. Dayala is knocked prone unless Dayala is immune to the prone condition.
I mean, it doesn't matter. She's just gonna stand up anyway, so
Okay.
it might as well be knocked prone.
And then use the other attack. I mean, Dayala's down and was the last one to fire at. So going to make an attack with advantage with the spear against Dayala.
Actually, it is immune to all conditions. I've looked it up.
Oh, shit. Well, then, I'm sorry, Lorhannon, you're the one that was knocked prone. You're going to be attacked with the spear.
Yay.
Oh god.
So the sweep just knocks everyone prone.
Oh, sorry.
and then
Also,
I-
11 points of slashing damage to everybody. That was a hit.
Okay.
Sorry. That's 11. So then, I mean, yeah, Lorhannon, you're the one that's knocked down. It's going to be an attack made with advantage, and it's a spear, so it's fine. Underwater, that's a 22.
That will hit.
Yes.
And I'm going to uncanny dodge.
What the heck? Why is it doing this? I can't see the damage because there's a little thing popped up. What the hell? What?
You okay?
There's like a little, you know, when you hover over a roll and it like shows you like the roll math. It's not
Yeah.
going away, and I can't see the damage. I guess I'll just. There we go.
Would-
We're good. We're good. I rolled something again, so now I see it. 14 piercing and 4 cold. Uncanny dodged to half. That's that. That's that. That's that. That's that. That's everything for Waterblight. Ionia. Gonna step
Come on,
up. and-
Ionia.
I've been forgetting that Ionia can reckless. My bad.
Purposeful sabotage, maybe?
Not at all. She's very defensive. But this is kind of a critical battle, so she will reckless and make these with advantage.
He doesn't need to reckless. He already has advantage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait. Oh yeah, never mind.
Fairy fire, yeah.
Oh, does Waterblight make that save at the end of its turn, or?
No, it's concentration,
No,
right?
That's it. It's on.
Okay, gotcha. Sorry, little
Yeah.
scattered. All right, so advantage regardless. No reckless. That's a miss, but with advantage, that's an even worse miss. That's her first attack. Second attack. I'm sorry, I rolled a 7 and a 2 on the die. That will hit. Let me see if she crits. Nope, but a 27 will definitely hit. 9 plus...
Yeah, Ionia.
9 half to 5 plus 10, 15. Alright, Ionia gets 1 hit on Waterblight for 15 points of damage total. Yep. Lydian.
I will move my 2 squares over to the left that I can, because I'm in water now. And I will kind of eye Natara and beckon that she like comes over by me, or at least like tags my hand on the way to Waterblight, because I have an idea. So I'm gonna hold my action until that time. Yeah, that's it.
What
No bonus
action are you
actions.
holding?
I'm gonna cast invisibility on her on touch, so she can get closer.
Okay, so
Because
when
ranged
she...
attacks then would have her ranged attacks would then have it would cancel out it like they already have. Does Fairy Fire account for ranged attacks as well? Have advantage? Or only melee?
Any attack roll.
So that would cancel out the disadvantage for ranged attack, and then that would actually give her advantage if she was invisible, right?
No. No, it doesn't stack like that.
It's up to Jeff.
No.
I'm so confused. I'm sorry. What?
So
Two
okay,
sources of
ranged.
advantage, one source of disadvantage. Does it cancel out so that you have only one? It's only advantage now.
No, it doesn't stack.
Right.
Wait, why wouldn't it stack?
It doesn't
Just
stack.
doesn't work that way.
Yeah. Advantage,
Just doesn't.
disadvantage doesn't stack. Like if you get advantage from multiple sources, that's like just one advantage. And if you get disadvantage from multiple sources, that's like one disadvantage. So if you have advantage
thought-
and disadvantage, it's neutral regardless of however many.
Right.
Oh, so you'd have to cancel out the disadvantage before you get advantage, right? Rather than get 2 advantage. I figured it was like a net. If you got net advantage,
Not that.
It doesn't stack. Like it's not like a quantifiable stacking thing.
well, then I
You
don't
can-
think
if you
invisibility
have
would really.
if you have advantage or disadvantage on something, the most you can end up with is neutral, like going one way or another.
Oh, okay.
So don't do
Well, in
that.
that
Don't hold
case,
your spell because you'll lose the spell slot.
In that case, I'm gonna move 2 down, and I'll cast Psychic Glance on him instead.
Okay. What save is that?
That's an Intelligence saving throw.
I'm gonna burn a legendary resistance.
Nice.
Okay.
Good.
Yep, that's what we want.
Maybe
It
1
does-
to 3 left.
It's still,
So-
Maybe one.
Well-
Yeah, it does say
Oh,
half
cool.
damage, so
Oh, yeah.
I roll half damage. here.
Yeah, I don't want the
Yeah.
full damage from your thing because it's also it would be incapacitated, and I don't want that.
Yeah. So half of 31 is
Oh, fucker.
is
Numbers.
16? 15?
16. Round up.
16.
Okay.
16 damage.
Shit. Yeah.
That was a good roll regardless.
Yeah. Wow. Right,
Well,
Lydian.
I would hope so after Lorhanon's 4 1s. That's all I can do. Natara still has Bardic Inspiration. I think I have 2 left, and I already cast a spell, so I can't do anything on that.
Okay.
So I am good.
Natara.
Okay. Natara is going to get close to him. So she'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Teleport her 10 feet, and I guess make 2 attacks with the Guardian Sword.
Okay.
And I guess those are with advantage. which is cool. Okay. So that's a 24 and a 27 to hit.
Both will hit.
So the first one is 5 piercing and 4 lightning.
Okay.
And then the second one is 8 piercing and 2 lightning.
Oh, math. Okay. Okay, got it.
So that's interactive.
What do you mean?
The water.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even think about that. I forgot that we were fully submerged.
Oh,
If
shit,
that's
yeah.
gonna like deal a bunch of lightning damage to everyone around us, then probably she would not do that. But
Ooh, where's my roll? Non-magical lightning damage dealt underwater deals maximum damage on all creatures within 15 feet of the target.
This is magic,
I guess this would be magical,
right?
though, right? 'Cause
What's
it's
the lightning from?
from the sword?
The
I
guardian
don't know.
sword.
Like, the guardian sword. It deals.
Is it an elemental weapon?
I don't know. I got it from the guardians at some point.
Oh, you got it from the
Uh,
Guardians in Naboris, didn't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would not be magical lightning damage because it's
Ugh.
not coming from a spell. I don't know if Natara would have necessarily realized what was going to happen though. So if you're cool with it, I mean, like rather than I don't know. Up to you. Do you want to undo
Yeah.
your actions here? It kind of did them already though.
It's okay. We can keep them.
Take it.
I'll take it.
So, Waterblight takes that.
More importantly, Lorhan will take it.
Yeah. So that is
I can take it. I can take it.
6.
Hey, I've got a plan
12.
for Rhiannon.
So it's gonna be 12 lightning damage instead. So it's that. Okay, so I mean, Waterblight ends up taking more damage regardless.
But do people in an area also?
Yeah,
or-
so everybody within 15 feet of Waterblight will be taking 12 lightning damage. So that's Ionia, Inari, and Lorhannon. And Deala and Natara.
Diala. Literally
Wow.
everyone except for me and Lydia.
Yeah, everybody takes 12 lightning.
Are shock arrows magical?
Lorraine can take it, guys.
They're
No.
not. Yeah, they're not.
Okay.
Lorhan, how are you doing over there, buddy? How's your health looking? 4? You have 4 health.
Oh my god.
Get that Goron
It's my
ready.
turn now, though. It's my turn.
Get that Goron ready.
Get ready to speak
No,
Goron,
no,
buddy.
No, I'm not gonna
Get
do
ready
it.
to speak Goron, buddy.
So, Natara, you go and do that underwater. All of like the lightning and electricity coming off your sword just kind of explodes in an area with the conductivity of the water, causing yourself, Theala from behind, Ionia and Inari to your right, and Lorhannon from even behind Waterblight, and Waterblight as well. Everybody just takes a bunch of lightning damage as the electricity kind of conducts through the water to each of the creatures. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
I'm realizing that it might have been helpful with what I wanted to do to have bonus action Zephyr Strike before I did that. To deal a little bit of extra damage, but that is okay. I guess, well, oh yeah, I guess I can Misty Step. So I'm going to Misty Step. Misty Step to be by Warhannon. Yeah.
Okay. Lorhannon. In rough shape.
It is my turn, guys. I I'm going to use my action to cast Mirror Image on myself.
That's good.
We'll take it.
So, like, this is the first time I'm casting this, so I will describe, like, I like, you know, in my pain, I guess Kotera, like, somewhat intercedes for me, and all of a sudden you see multiple Lorhanons sort of, like, swirling around, and, like, everyone can hear Kotera, like, laughing in space.
If I had a nickel for every time there was more than one more Hanon around, I'd have 2 nickels.
And I will use my bonus action to try to gain insightful fighting on water.
Okay. I don't think you've ever not gotten insightful fighting on something. That's a 6 from Waterblight.
I got a 27.
Yeah, you get insightful fighting.
Cool. And then I'm going to move 15.
Do please move away.
Move. Yeah.
Oh wait.
I was like, do I leave?
Oh no wait.
this friend area?
No, because that was last round that they used their reaction. Yeah, you were.
Yes.
Yeah, you
it
were.
has a reaction.
You left the area, the threatened area.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Can't you bonus action disengage or something?
I use my bonus action to get insightful fighting.
Oh.
Oh boy.
What was I thinking of? Oh, so yeah, roll your thing.
It hits a copy.
Okay. Yeah, and it does hit a copy. It destroys a copy because it's a 21.
Yeah.
You're playing on hard mode right now. You gotta change your difficulty settings.
Anything else, Lorhannon?
That is everything.
All right. Inari.
Okay.
Wail on.
I'm gonna try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she's just kind of circling around him. And then I'm
Lorhannon
gonna
and I are no longer in 15 feet of Waterblight, Ganon.
I don't want to haste myself, because if I haste myself, that could be bad. So we're not gonna do that. I don't know, is Spirit Shrouding makes
have
sense
advantage.
here? I have advantage, so honestly,
you have advantage right now,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna hit this thing and see what happens first. Okay, let me click advantage really quick. And that's a 31.
That will hit.
I'm gonna Divine Smite at 3rd level.
Okay.
As well. Okay, so that's 16 slashing, and then I'm gonna. Oh, if I could click the right thing, that would be nice.
Is this a fiend or undead, Jenna?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Worth thinking.
Okay, so this is 4d8 for radiant. Okay, that's 18 radiant damage.
That's good.
Oh, okay.
And then, while I'm here, since I'm gonna hold off and casting the one thing for now, just because I don't know if it makes sense to do so now.
Are you doing anything else on this attack?
No.
Are you, like, spinning lightning
No,
striking?
I'm not.
Okay. Taking that damage on this attack. Oh no, he used his reaction. Fuck.
It doesn't
Okay,
have a
never mind.
reaction.
Fuck.
Stay where you
Fuck.
are.
Oh
Stay where you
no!
are.
Oh no!
Let's go! Let's go!
All right,
Okay,
proceed.
so
Please
win.
proceed, Inari, as
Question,
regularly
this is
scheduled.
just a hypothetical, which you might not be able to answer, and that's totally fair. If I cast Spirit Shroud, I can choose to slow a creature within a certain amount of feet from me by 10 feet. I'm assuming that would not apply to teleportation.
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay. That just helped me figure out what I wanted to do there. Alright. She is going to cast Divine Favor on herself then for her bonus action, which I probably should have done the first, but I didn't know what I was doing. And I'm gonna try hitting again. Alright. That's a 22.
Hit.
Alright, and then I am going to cast another Divine Smite at 2nd level. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm also gonna roll the Divine Favor dice. Okay, so it's d4, and then that's 3d8. Okay, so that's another 15 slashing, and then 13 radiant.
Okay.
Alright, I have that all marked. That's it for me. Gonna stay right here.
Got it. Okay, Keela.
So I'm going to first off try a Ray of Frost on him.
Okay.
So let me see where that I have. It's 28 to hit.
28 will hit.
16 cold damage.
Okay.
Does that seem effective against him?
Not
Or can
really.
I not tell? Okay. Alright, well, guys, there's literally no cantrip I can use that'll be effective underwater right now.
Well, honestly, Aquila, you do have the Forgotten Requiem, which allows you to learn a cantrip that uses a spell attack of some kind
That's good.
automatically.
I'll
so-
remember that for next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to have Diala make an attack. It's a 27 to hit.
That will hit.
17 force damage.
Okay. And then what save is it? Or is there a save for the push?
No save, but you can rule if it's too big to be pushed. If you don't have to push it, it's up to you.
I mean, it's just a large creature. And it's
Yeah, then no save.
chunk
push
of
5
force
feet.
damage, yeah. Gets pushed back in the blast. Anything else on your turn?
I'm just gonna move.
It just got-
guys.
It just got pushed into range of
realized
into within
that.
15 feet. All right, and then the Tara.
I realized that.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
It's over.
I should have moved y'all around. I'm sorry. It's like throwing by me. All right. Well, yeah. I guess that's it for my turn.
It's okay, maybe I have. Well, I guess I might have to heal her before I can do anything else.
Okay, guys.
In
Okay.
I
response
was already
from
gonna catch.
the attacks that it's getting from the north side here, at the end of your turn, it's going to take a legendary action. And you see that, like, at least Aquila and Lydian, you see that kind of around you, sort of like crystals begin to form in the water, as a sphere of ice forms right next to Deala.
Does it have spiritual weapon?
Wait, is this a? Well, go on. Is there anything else that happens?
What do you mean?
I'm gonna counterspell this.
If it's a spell.
If it's a spell.
I mean, it's based on a spell, but it's not like he's casting it.
Oh, it's
a
based on a
legendary
spell.
action. It's a
Hey,
legendary action.
Be nice.
I'm sorry.
That spear is next to my robot. Be nice. I don't want my robot getting hit.
I apologize that we're abusing our DM, but I feel
I'm-
pretty abused right now.
I'm gonna.
If you don't-
Well, yeah,
if you
yeah.
just want to say it's an effect or something, whatever. I don't
Yeah,
care.
I mean, it's a legendary action. It's not like they're, spending a resource to cast this.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it's just, yeah, it just appears. It just it extends its
Yeah.
free arm, and the water around there begins to like really contract and freeze. And I need Diala to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
It's a 16.
That succeeds. Okay, yeah, it's going to. I think it has to move though. So it'll move north because it has to move. Come on. I can't click it. What the heck? What? Okay. So it continues moving north. As if it like formed and was moving past Dayala. That way. Okay. That becomes Waterblight's turn then. Let's see.
I guess it could have just moved to get into our range anyway, so.
I know.
True. Yeah, no hard feelings, Aquila. I think we're fucked either way.
You guys are already
Well,
all
if
in
it-
range.
If it had to have moved, it would have gotten an attack from Ionia at least.
Oh yeah. Well, we should give Ionia Sentinel. Sorry.
Warhaven might just die this turn.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so Waterblight is going to start with the sweeping spear attack. And that will affect Ionia, Inari, Natara, and Lorhanan. You're all within 15 feet.
Still a
I really-
2-hit. It's a crit.
don't-
Is it a crit?
It's a crit.
I don't. Oh, Silvery Barbs
I swear
this
to
one
God.
too.
Alright, Silver
Lorhanan,
Barbs.
you gotta save yourself.
He can't do anything, man. He's underwater.
Guys,
Can't
I have
run
to take a
far.
picture of this. Guys.
Is it seriously another crit?
Is it also
Is
a
it
Is it another crit?
seriously another
I
On the
crit?
swear,
reroll?
I swear to God. I swear to God. Wait,
It's over.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you can see it. Can you see? Hang on, how do I make
I
you
can't
see
see
it?
I
shit.
don't really know.
Fuck.
You're killing our friend and you're bragging about it.
Hang on. Let me send it. I'm sure that
Someone's
they're...
gonna mesh together all the clips of Jenna talking about how she's gonna kill Warhanan and just put it in like one video and end it with this.
Guys.
It's not over yet. We're fine.
I know.
I'm being targeted with an attack, right?
Oh, so you can you still roll for
So I
copy?
can still roll for my
Yeah,
Yes,
still a
yes,
copy.
you can still roll
Just
for
a crit.
copy.
You hit the copy. But, you know, everyone else is about to have a really bad time.
So yeah, burn Silvery Barbs
Wow.
there.
It's
Well,
me.
Um,
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
And I don't
It's
have anything to
over.
help. Actually, wait.
I've got healing, but that'll be
Alright, so I need
Help
dexterity
me out.
saving throws for everybody that's up, I guess.
Can I give my, because I use Silvery Barbs, can I give it to Ionia, I guess, and she can roll it advantage with advantage?
Well,
What?
Jenna, how much damage does this crit deal? I mean, like, if it's less than 4...
It's less than 4,
So,
you're still right.
It's gonna
My
be...
dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, well, hang on here. It's
Wait,
it's
I
gonna
might,
be because it maxes that, so it's that plus. I'm gonna use the
Oh,
16 from
Christ.
the original roll. That's 40 damage.
Oh, what the fuck?
East downsies.
2d4. Oh,
You're not
that's so
Not
cool.
roll that, though.
Alright,
so-
well,
so I can
I have a
still
10
heal
dex.
you.
So how? That's 40 damage total.
Yeah, so 40 damage from that. I need dexterity
Alright,
saving
It's
throws.
half for Ionia,
DC
right?
15.
Have for Ionia, 'cause she's raging.
Oh yeah, you're right. Thank you. Gonna give her 20 back.
It's just the full damage, regardless of whether you make the save or not.
Yes, it's the full damage regardless because that's the attack. It has the added effect of forcing a dexterity saving throw or knocking you prone.
Cool. That's great, because now Lorhanan's dead, and Natara's down to 11 HP.
And Ionia failed. Ionia's
So-
prone.
Ionia, did she fail her dex save?
Yeah.
I gave her advantage with Silvery Barbs
Okay,
in
I'll
there,
roll again.
and then, yeah. I don't think it's gonna make a difference, because all she has to do is
It
stand up,
didn't.
but
She actually
still.
she failed again.
I'd probably fail because it's a 10 with my divines.
Yeah, 10 will fail.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
Is
literally,
divine
I
favor
sent the thing when I
concentration?
sent the picture of the crit,
I
so
need
it's
to-
DC 15.
That's a good call, Ben. I gotta roll that too.
Oh,
Okay,
cool,
I still
cool,
have
then
the
I passed.
favor.
I'm still standing.
Divine favor.
wait,
You
you guys
have
take
divine
that damage.
favor. You did 20.
Oh my fucking god.
I
Okay,
still got that.
so Waterblight is now going to make 2 spear attacks. Going to do one against, Inari, are you up or down? Prone.
I'm down.
You're prone.
prone.
So one's gonna be against you, one's gonna be against Ionia. Those are both made at advantage because you guys are prone. First one against you, that's only a 16.
Alright, that'll miss.
And the second one is a 17, which just hits Ionia. But she is raging,
Oh,
so
jeez.
stuff is halved. So she only takes this much. Ionia's in really bad shape. And then...
Join the club.
This is it, guys. This is
Yeah, we might all cry.
We
This
gotta
is
get it together.
not-
We need to have a good turn.
Damn
That's
it,
some rough
it's ending.
turns.
We're
I-
actually everyone's backup characters is Mova's gang.
Exactly.
no,
and
no,
I'm just
no.
like, I'm gonna kill you all now,
Look,
so you
guys.
have to play as Mother's Gang.
I did forget to tell you when Waterblight was bloodied, but Waterblight is, like, close.
Yes,
So
is
don't
he?
don't
Oh,
fret.
He has a
But
ton of HP.
I
He's
have
glass
to...
cannon.
Hang on. How far removed is he from bloodied? Because I forgot to tell you. By 2.
We've only dealt like 20 damage.
That's not true.
No, that's not true at all.
We've dealt a couple hundred damage. It
Yeah.
already deals a lot of damage. Like,
You guys have
I've hit him
dealt...
twice.
Problem is, I
Uh,
can't lightning him,
I'm
or
about
else
to-
I will get immediately killed.
yeah.
You guys have
I
dealt
will
207 damage total.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
like
Oh, shit,
stuff
okay.
halved for resistances and doubled for vulnerabilities. Like
Right.
you're doing okay.
That makes me feel better. I just mentally, I'm
However-
like, this guy's only taking like 30 damage off the top. Like we're so
I feel like
It feels like this guy still has 3/4 health.
yeah,
and
yeah.
We're all
Three
almost
of our party members are down.
However,
It's just a slugfest. That's all.
ice
Yeah.
bombs. Gonna do. Well, you're prone. Okay, so one's gonna because it would be. I mean, it's disadvantage anyway. So
Yeah.
gonna send them one at Ionia, one at Lydia, and one at Deala. Going sending ice north here. So Ionia first, then Lydia, and then Deala. So that's a 25 against Ionia. Oh no, wait, disadvantage. It's 14 against Ionia. It's a 24 against Lydian, and a
Okay.
15 against Deala.
Miss.
Okay, misses Ionia as
Hits me.
well. That is going to be 11 bludgeoning and 2 cold damage to you, Lydian.
Okay.
I think that's its whole turn. That's everything. Everybody's good, right? Everybody's fine.
Hey,
Awesome.
good
Just
news,
one
guys.
roll.
Good news. He didn't target me in those extra attacks, so that means that it can't die this turn.
the tar is gonna heal him, so it's fine.
Even if
Yes,
you
you
died,
can't-
it's fine.
Die this turn, probably.
We'll
We
see.
do have a decent amount of diamonds, so if
Yeah, don't worry.
worst comes to worst.
Ionia, using half of her movement to stand up, going to make 2 attacks. Move forward, swimming, very much struggling. Swimming forward and is going to make 2 attacks with advantage against Waterblight. It sucks because I can't like roll at advantage in here. I have to roll it individually twice. That first one will miss. So I'm going to 12. Second one will miss. It's a 17. Alright. So that first attack totally misses. Second attack. What the fuck, Ionia? That's an 11. And at advantage, it's a 25. So 1 will hit. She will deal 12 points of damage on that total. And how close is everybody? Did she use that zealous presence? Within 60 feet. Yeah, I think that this is as good a time as any to, well, I mean, beforehand it's unconscious, but, she will bonus action Zealous Presence. Oh, wait, you guys can't hear her unless you're within.
It also doesn't do much, right? 'Cause it's just advantage on attacks, isn't it?
We
Yeah.
already
Yeah.
have advantage.
We already have.
Okay, she won't
So.
do it then. Yeah, you guys wouldn't be able to hear her anyway. I was just trying to help, but that's it for her. Lydian, what do you want to do?
No, there's no help where we're headed. Um,
Fine.
We, I think I will. You said people within 10 feet can hear me, when
Yeah.
I'm underwater, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't even think anybody can get within 10 feet unless I dash. So yeah, because Aquila is 20
don't
feet
worry.
away. So I'm just gonna move over to, and then I'll hit him with another slow, try to burn that last legendary resistance, assuming there's 3. Assuming Jenna is benevolent, so.
There's only 2 guys.
What is the save? Wisdom?
17 wisdom.
Waterblight fails.
Is he just gonna take it? Like a chunk?
He doesn't have much of a choice.
Oh,
was
doesn't have
gonna
much
say,
of a
we've
choice,
already-
okay.
-2 to AC. No reaction.
Okay. So no reactions, -2 to AC.
Nice. Okay,
Okay.
guys.
And only 1 melee attack.
Oh yeah. Oh baby.
That's
Or
the
only
killer
one
right
That's
there.
the killer.
That's
Or
the killer.
range attack.
Only one
Yes,
melee
One
attack.
attack.
Oh,
It
one.
says melee
Or
or range.
1 melee or ranged attack.
That's the killer right there.
I love being a bard.
I'm trying. I'm gonna be
Okay.
right.
Yeah, we're heading can run away.
Right.
And then, alright, so lower AC. Reactions. Fuck.
Yup.
Alright, everyone gangster blast this guy now.
Alright, cool. Anything else,
My
Lydia?
gangster blast.
Hannon up.
I will bonus action underwater stanky leg.
Okay. At the end of your
Very
turn,
slow.
Waterblight will take the legendary action to move the ice sphere past you. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, get this with advantage.
Ooh. Why is this impossible to move?
How do you get advantage on this, Lydia?
Fill it?
Because I have a ring of evasion that gives me advantage on dex
Oh,
saves.
That's cool.
Yup.
Sweet.
I forgot you had that.
Oh, need
well,
that advantage.
I'm gonna
that
need it.
advantage.
That's a 16.
That succeeds. It continues to move past you because it has to.
That was
Why?
big because otherwise concentration would get broken immediately.
There we go. Okay, Natara.
I'm gonna go over to Lord Hannon and cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level to give him some healing. God damn it.
Oh.
Ooh.
That's 11. Hey, we now have the same HP.
You sure do.
And I am seeing as how Waterblight cannot take reactions, I am gonna run away. I've got 1, 2, 3,
Let's take it.
God.
That's good.
6 feet. So I'm just gonna bag myself into a corner a little bit, but that's okay. I've got a lot of teleportation type things that I can do, so.
Okay.
Rhiannon is.
Go ahead, Lorraine. What's up? You're up again.
I am not down anymore, guys. So I am going to move my action or use my movement to swim away and use my bonus action to also swim away.
Yeah.
But I can still use my action to throw 3 Eldritch Blasts at advantage.
With a -2 to its AC, so let's see how these go.
-2 to its AC.
All right.
I think
Alright,
I think
a
that's
26, a 23, and a 20.
Those should all hit.
They all hit.
Let's go.
Oh my god, is this Lord
I'm
Hannon's
back.
revenge right here?
Hannon ends it. This is going to be so cinematic.
Oh
Revenge,
my
Lord
god.
Hannon's
Oh
revenge.
no. Oh no.
You're gonna have to start doing better. Okay.
Okay.
God damn it.
That
man.
is 10 total force damage.
Uh,
Oh my god. Okay.
3d10,
Yep.
10 damage.
Okay. Yeah. It takes 10 force damage.
Listen. Listen.
Yeah. No, you're totally good. Inari.
Hey, John. Take a
Hey.
look at the idea I sent you real
Oh,
quick.
what idea?
I just
Plotting.
need validation, really.
Come on, Inari, I want that piece of
mean-
junk out of the sky.
Is that kind
Punch it, Chewie!
Okay, and Ari is gonna use her last 2 sorcery points to cast haste on herself.
As a bonus action.
As a bonus
Oh, let's go.
action. I
This is
am
the
going
Ari is
to.
hitting the nuke button.
I'm going to scimitar. Oh, that should be with advantage, I think. So let me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me
Roll
roll
for
that
crit.
again.
Big crit.
It's
Uh,
actually over. Like, I will not be getting a turn after
28.
this.
So I'll do that, and then I'm going to. I dropped Divine Favor, so that's no longer happening. However, I'm going to Divine Smite at 2nd level. So it's 3d8 radiant. Let me. All right, that's 19
Oh my
radiant.
god.
That's good. That's good.
Let's go again. I'm sweating. All right, that's 21.
That hits.
That's 15 slashing, and then I'm going to do another Divine Smite at 2nd level. That's 11 radiant, and then I got one more hit. That's 27. That's 16 slashing, and then I'm going to Divine Smite at 1st level, so it's 2d8. That's 7 radiant.
Inari, you you guys have been in this battle, this like Ganon, doing insane damage output and unable to flee your attacks without reactions. It is subjected to the force of your blade over and over and over again until on the last attack you bring it down. You guys, the water begins to drain immediately. That is the first thing that happens. And as you guys do, as the water falls below your ear level, you hear the monster crying out in pain, shrieking as it begins to erupt into that incorporeal form of malice. And it does so, and it gives like this, it disappears in this big sort of explosion. Right there of just malice, and you guys, as the water falls down back to the normal level of like an inch or two, you guys are left in this room. The Sheikah Slate reemerges from the terminal at the center, and as you guys catch your breath, the soft voice that you heard at the start of the battle echoes in the chamber. Hello, everyone. Because of your courage, my spirit is now free, and Ruda as well. Thank you. Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me. I have no need of it. So therefore, I would like you to have it. Please accept Mifa's grace. And this sort of orb of energy descends down. I'm literally just going to use the ice sphere as like the location. It descends down in the middle of the room, about halfway between the terminal and the platform that is now sunk back down to allow you guys to exit via the top if you so choose. But there is this glowing orb of energy similar to the ones you guys have received aboard the other divine beasts. The voice continues, "Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to be trapped here, as a spirit, for the rest of eternity. But now, you're here. Promise me you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace." And you feel the presence leave the space.
Lord Hannon, are you okay?
You need more
I'm
healing.
good. What is Mifa's grace? Do? What's this Mifa's grace healing thing I'm hearing?
I will reveal Nifa's Grace. One person can have the spell at a time, but kind of useful because you can use it on yourself or on other people as a reaction when somebody is dropped to 0.
This is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
It's like a. And all these custom spells, are they cast with spell slots or is it
Yes.
once per long rest?
They're cast with spell slots, so it's a third
Oh,
level
holy
spell
shit.
that you get added to
Very
your.
powerful.
Yeah,
Damn.
I know, and it's only a third level spell. I feel like the spells that kind of do this sort of thing. I was saying to Matt, like, because he pretty much guessed what it was going to be. Uh, it's like preemptive, preventative type of things for when somebody drops to 0. But this is a reaction when somebody drops to 0.
Yeah, this is better.
This is
Death
really
Lord.
good. Yeah.
Yeah, it feels like Lydian or Achilles.
I was gonna say Natara.
Yeah, this should be on front line.
Yeah.
Do you have third level slots?
I do.
Okay, then maybe Natara should. You don't really have a. Do you have third level spell?
I have some, but I don't
You have haste.
use.
You have haste.
I don't use 3 of them.
Yeah. that's-
I'm using my reaction like constantly, and I don't think Natara has a whole lot of
Whoa,
like
good point.
reaction economy.
Good
No.
point.
The
Yeah,
only thing
makes
I really
sense.
ever use a reaction for is like absorb elements. So, yeah.
I can take it because I need to use shield. That's
Yeah.
my reaction fuel.
But you guys, as you recuperate here for a moment, feeling that like healing presence speak to you and then depart, the beast begins to move and shift around you. You have no view of the outside. There are no windows in this lower chamber, but you can definitely feel the movement as the water on the surface of the floor kind of like shifts to one side and shifts back. Not violently, just like slightly enough, and you definitely feel the movement of the creature. Um, is there anything you guys would like to do immediately following this battle while you're still here in the chamber? The platform has returned to moving. You're welcome to take it up to the top if you would like.
Well, I don't have a scratch on me, so I'm gonna go upstairs and loot some guardians.
Oh my god.
I have to get back in the mind space of what we do when we're not fighting.
Yeah.
Why that fairy fire was so clutch.
It was really.
Oh, true. That was for the whole fight.
I really thought I would have to cast it like 5 times to get it to stick.
Yeah, like I'm looking at some of the rolls I did for the scimitar, and there's like a couple times where I like, especially that last fight, where I probably would have missed if we didn't have advantage.
But then I remembered I don't have the scariest spells in the group. Someone else has scarier spells that need to be saved to counter.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be incapacitated. I only had 2 legendary resistances. I was like,
I
yeah,
still
I'll
had,
take
like,
fairy
5
fire.
I still
Yeah,
had
like-
2 4th level, 2 5th level, and a 6th level
Holy
spell slot like
shit.
left. Like I was at full health pretty much the whole fight. I was just watching everybody die.
I gotta stick with
Jenna
one
is
class.
looking at
and-
Windblight's character sheet and being like legendary resistance.
Yeah, Windblight should have like 6 legendary resistances, but then like no reactions or something.
That's when Jenna really hits us with like the worst monster feature ever of magical resistance.
Oh no, yeah.
Ugh.
It's coming.
Don't
It's
say
not
that.
yet.
Going devil mode,
Yeah, these
devils
guys don't have that.
demon mode.
But yeah, I'm so annoyed with the loss of reactions because I was stupid for wasting the reaction on Lorhannon. I really shouldn't have done that because I forgot that I had my teleportation reaction. Because basically, like, it was for a single attack, like Inari dealing a single attack. This was like, okay, teleport the fuck away so she can't make all of her attacks, you know. But like
Right.
in general, like it's like it's not a guardian,
Mhm.
it's a Blight Ganon type of thing to be like, oh, you're hitting me, teleport away, you know. But
That's why I
It
waited
was
to
a
do
very cool
haste
design.
until right at the end because I was
Yeah, that was-
like,
that was good.
You
This is-
definitely got the hit and run nature of it down. It was very cool.
Yeah, it was really well built. Like, yeah, it was super fun.
you.
Scary, but fun.
So
Yeah, it didn't feel great
We
like the
feel
entire
Lorhannon.
time. Poor Lorhannon.
Yeah, Lorhannon's really been
You
How
lost
much,
your weapon.
Yeah, we
I know,
gotta
we
get
have
you
to go back
something
to see
good.
Robbie's
I was gonna
rifle.
say, like relatively close to Makala, all things considered.
And if we want to go back to a call,
Here.
I won't disagree. I've got some.
I need to go back to see
currency.
Robbie again and get another sword.
I think we can teleport there. Do we have that shrine?
No.
Oh,
Uh,
fuck.
No,
Yeah.
the
We have to go to the
Citadel was the
Citadel.
closest thing.
Fuck.
Akila, there are 6 guardians that you did not loot up there. Just heads up.
Hell yeah.
I need to pull up my sheet that has it, though.
So what am I doing? Am I doing 6 investigation rolls then?
I guess. Wait, hang on. Where's my thing? You can spend 10 minutes at each one and make an investigation check, and get partial parts, or spend an hour and get all parts.
What do we want to do, gang?
I mean, if you want to get all the parts, like, we can camp out. I don't think
We
it's.
can like take a long rest or something.
Yeah,
right?
that may actually be nice, honestly.
All right, I'm spending.
Let's first check that it is not.
Yeah, the
like,
exterior.
Yeah.
the catastrophe is done, right? Like let's check.
If Jenna, I'll take the elevator all the way up and just kind of get a view of like Zora's domain and make sure everything's hunky dory.
Yeah, you make your way up, and you kind of similar to the time of when you were in Naboris's head, and like moving. Ruta is in motion, is climbing and ascending some of the mountains in the area. It is a clear day for the first time in who knows how long here in Zora's domain. There is no rainfall, and you're able to kind of fly up a little bit and get a view. The dams have not burst. You guys did it in time by choosing Ruta over Rudania. But you guys have done it in time. Zora's domain is safe. Eastern Hyrule is safe, as Ruta ascends to the position that she's trying to get to. So you rejoin the group. What are you guys deciding to do while Akila investigates here?
I mean,
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
rest or a short rest at least.
True. Yeah.
I mean, I guess, but like also, there's nothing threatening right now. We don't even have like a game plan of where to go.
Yeah, and I've
I guess
used
we would
all
do
my
that.
stuff.
We would maybe like check out the map and be like, okay, now that this is safe, is our next game plan Rudania or like where do we go?
Yeah.
I mean, we can do that while we're short resting. So.
Yes. Yeah, we'll take a short rest then.
Mhm.
Taking a short rest. Akila, spending 10 minutes on each one.
No, I'm gonna spend the full time, so I'll spend just time on one then, I guess.
Okay, you're
for
spending
now.
time on one. Okay, so that'll take you the hour that everybody else is resting. So, what are you guys doing as you rest?
I guess we're planning out.
Yeah. Also, I'm gonna be like kind of up on top and watching where Ruta goes and like seeing if I can see like the laser activate and stuff and just mapping the area around me on my map.
Yeah, I'd say that probably about halfway through the rest, Ruta settles into the place that she's trying to get to, and you watch as like the trunk kind of ascends, and the you kind of like fly around to get a view. The tusks that come out from its mouth area, sort of, kind of, I guess what's the word? So you know how like Transformers, like Autobots Transformers, not electrical Transformers, like change shape and stuff. It's that kind of thing as this construct like like moves and stuff, and creates this laser in between that then bam is like launched like across the I don't know why I'm making all these sound effects. Launched across Hyrule, directed right at the castle. It's as you
Okay.
see the laser come from Ruta.
I was gonna ask this.
that you look
Oh.
and see it join the other 3.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm counting and I'm like, okay. And then like I think I would probably put it together that like if I had seen both ooh, I'll spend part of my short rest and I want to scry on them. Can I do that? Go ahead.
Jenna, commit to people not dying in this fight now. Go.
Yeah, I would from atop
Yeah,
Ruta,
that's just like, Jenna's like, how do I compute this?
this hasn't happened yet, but like,
Hasn't happened yet.
I was just trying to be
Jenna,
cool and give you
actually
guys something to
predict the
talk
future.
about.
no, I don't have to then.
Please.
That's too.
Next time you guys have
I
your
think this is
session,
what
we
we
can.
would do. I think this is what we would do, though.
You know
so-
what?
It
You
is
know
what
what?
Lydian would do, but
You
what?
know what? Lydian sees whatever the ending of the Rudania one shot is. Whatever that is what Lydian will have seen.
Okay, that's fine. What if we lose?
You watch as the last of the Bogey's crew falls into the lava.
But then the laser wouldn't be
Bogey has his
pointed.
thumb up like the Terminator.
I
Like
thought about this and I was like, oh, like I shouldn't, I should just wait till the next time. But like, oh, it's just so cool to like end season 3 with like, wait a second, there's an extra laser. So fuck it. Okay?
I
Guys,
think
we need to
also
self-implode the party when we sit there and try to beat Redania. We gotta like all croak on purpose.
I think also I'm using the entire East Lake Reservoir like below me as my scrying pool on top of Ruta.
all right, man.
IMAX scrying.
yeah, the 4DX experience.
Yeah, you do that. You see whatever happens at the end of that session.
I come back and I say like I think our next plan is probably the Yiga, right? If this is what's happening over there, like it's just
If I agree, but if we're going to fight the Yiga, I need a new weapon.
right.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You do
So-
need a new weapon.
So Robbie's lab first.
I think Robbie's lab.
Do we want to go to Akala and try to see what's going on with Rudania or what happened or get any sort of information about what
I mean, I
went
think
down
our-
there?
I think our first lead is Loki.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah.
So we get you a sword or a new weapon in general. And then we go and do that.
Should I
Okay.
mention anything about Zora's domain or like pop down there, see if they can give us any sort of reward for saving their city, or no, should I not do that? I don't want to exploit them, but they are rich.
Is Sidon like still at the East Reservoir Lake?
That's a good question.
Lydian, give me a perception check for when you were up there.
Okay.
We might want to get the shrine just in case.
Yeah, fine.
First I'm gonna knock off a scrying charge and then perception. That's only a 10.
I think that's enough because as pretty much as you finished your scry and everything, and as like Rudania settled into place, you saw that the bright red Zora, the like large bright red Zora did reemerge of the waterfall, trying to find you guys. But he is really far away because he's down at the dam. And you guys are up
Sidon.
on like a higher mountain. I wonder, like, let me see what it's called on my little thing. Nah, I can't read it. My little like desk pad is Hyrule. But yeah, you saw that he came up there, but he's like a hot minute away from you guys at this point. If he's gonna even if he could even try to get up to you, you're probably gonna have to go to him.
2 questions. Do I unlock any other parts of my map?
I think that let me go to the Sheikah map. You do not have the region that you're in. So, I mean,
Well,
you would.
I meant on Lydian's map.
Oh,
that
on
is.
your map. Okay. Put you guys there so you can see. Yeah, I'd say you can see like Lanayru pretty well from up here, and I will give you that blob that is hidden.
Yay.
Yay.
My second question is, am I still level 11?
I was
No,
gonna get to that.
you guys
Yeah.
do level up from beating Waterblight Ganon and quelling Divine Beast Varuda and the whole
Oh
approach
man.
sequence that led up to it. You guys are now level 12.
Do I? No, I wanna do paladin. I
Oh,
do
yeah.
not need sorcerer. I need to
Need
have
rogue.
self-control.
Think I'm rogue again.
Ooh, I get an ASI.
Asians.
Me too.
Asians too good to wait on. I
Ooh.
think.
I wouldn't be able to be charmed, so that might.
Oh
And
yes,
again,
Nari's character sheet. we
We'll talk about that
Okay.
later.
Oh, the character sheet's messed up for Anari, so I don't ever put in like the correct. Like I know her actual spell slots because I tried to like custom edit the slots and it like does not work because it's so jank. So she only ever has 2 level 3 and like 5 here.
How many,
It's really
levels of paladin does it already have?
right now she has 6. So I'm gonna put her into 7 probably.
Do we know what found in the Guardian?
Hmm?
You know what loot Aquila acquired from the Guardian?
Yeah, at the end,
Maybe we
me-
can do this next time or offline if we want to, Jenna. It's up to you.
No, I have it right. I have it right here. You at the end of the hour, this is just a guardian scout, but you do get 1 ancient core, 2 ancient shafts, 5 ancient gears, 6 ancient springs, and 6 ancient screws.
Right.
That was a really good haul.
Good when you spend the hour. You get all of everything.
got an 8 passive perception now. It's about the only interesting thing. But
When you level up, do you get your current hit points added as well, or no?
Wait, what do you mean?
Like, my max HP went up by 9. So does my current HP also go up by 9?
nice. Nice. That's good. That's good.
I don't know.
And that 1 into a max roll.
I feel like, yeah, sure, because like you're, becoming hardier,
Does that also apply if I was to say take the feat tough and I get a bunch of hit points?
Oh my gosh.
That's a great feat to
I'd
take.
say, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Are you taking tough?
I am taking tough, yeah.
That's awesome.
Aquila has been, I will say, hardened over this journey.
How many hit points does Aquila have then?
I'm not sure. I'm familiar with this.
Yeah, what's your con?
She has 102 hit points now.
You have 8 fewer hit points than Anari.
Wait, how many does she
That
have?
was how many hit points Anari
102
had
hit points.
right before this level up. That's insane.
Natara has 90 now.
Holy shit.
Oh, I guess. You know what?
Forget.
Ionia, I guess, would level up too, because she did this with you guys. She's gonna take
Yeah.
Sentinel.
It's actually just, it's 100 because I
Yeah.
Thank you, Jenna.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay.
She is at 125 now.
All right. So lay on hands went up 5.
How many do you have?
Aura of Devotion, an extra second level spell slot.
So does Natara have the smallest number of HP now?
How much do you have, Natara?
I have 90.
I have 97. So I think so.
Yeah, we're pretty beefy
Nice.
now too. That's crazy.
Well, yeah, sure, we are.
Somewhat.
But like next week, we're gonna learn the definition of beefy as we play as the martial party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've realized they really are just like the delightful children from down the lane. They're like, we're mostly magical, they're mostly martial.
I think I'm able to fix the spells.
Sweet.
Yeah. Still gotta figure out the thing, but I have 6 second level spell slots now, which is really great and very fun.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my gosh. And I reread it
Yeah.
too, and like, yeah, you just use any spell slot. It doesn't say it has to be a paladin spell slot.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's why I multi-classed this way, because I was like, I need divine
You can
smite.
just smite all day.
Yeah. It's
No
fantastic
problem.
because
Smite
I
all
don't have
night. Smite all night.
I'm gonna get improved divine smite at level 16, and it's gonna be so over. I'm gonna be even more annoying. Which I'm so excited about.
By the way, Jenna, what does Bogey roll on his scrying thing? Does he succeed? I forgot we have to roll for that.
Oh yeah, let me. What's the modifier from your thing?
I will tell you in a second. He gets a I have heard of the target, but I have a likeness or picture. So he gets a +3.
Okay. I crit. You actually don't know what
Okay, then
happens.
I
I
don't see
actually
shit.
I rolled a nat
Never
20.
mind. The
I will
entire
straight up
like
say.
IMAX screen is like TV static.
Ooh, I was able to fix my sheet.
So
Okay,
you know what
good.
that means then. So Lydian, you come back down, unable to scry on Bogey, and you see that there are 3 lasers, and 1 is added from your divine beast. There are 4 lasers total in the sky.
Yeah, and although at this point I can only assume that because I saw their trek like up the
Right.
mountain that they did do it. I just don't know how, or like I don't know what they're capable of.
Yeah.
Cool.
I've had a lot of crits this time around.
Yeah, that was scary.
Crazy.
Yeah.
None of you. I gave everyone here advantage, and none of you bozos got a crit. I can't
Look,
believe
I
it.
don't. I think we crit a lot last session, so like that might like unironically be our
True.
fates just turning
Yeah,
against
not
us.
have a single crit.
Nope.
Critical
This might be the
fails.
first major fight without a Natara crit.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
feels
Oh,
really
yeah.
unsettling.
To be fair, I did not roll very many attacks at all. I think I
Yeah.
rolled 4.
Yeah.
So.
That was pretty good though. I was definitely nervous for a while there. Nervous about killing you guys. I was like, oh no, did I break this like balancing here? And then nervous like, oh no, is this gonna be over really quickly?
I forgot that Inari puts out like 90 damage guaranteed every single hit. So
Look,
Yeah.
I literally have just built her to do just that. Like, if you ask her to do anything else, she will not be helpful. So, you know, it's very fun though when it happens.
But I guess, is there anything else you guys would like to do? Any reactions to the extra laser? Any strategizing your plans for where you go next?
I mean, I think we've settled on getting more Hanan another cool weapon because he needs one.
Yeah,
And
and then I
then-
guess
That
we
was
can
her
come up.
black weapon too, right?
Oh,
We
man.
can come up with a plan of attack for the Yiga base, like what tower we're gonna teleport to, and like how to get inside. Like, are we just gonna go to Gerudo Town? Should I scry on Isha as well, or
We probably should scry on Isha at some point. Like, I
Okay.
don't wanna, but I feel like
I have
we
I have a fifth
probably
level spell
should.
slot. I have a fifth level spell slot to burn right now, so I can.
Oh gosh. Okay. Gay panic.
Gay panic. I'm
yeah.
gonna go up and use the IMAX screen again.
Okay.
I was gonna say we're gonna remind her that we exist, except she would not forget that, so it doesn't matter.
What is the modifier, I guess, for this?
Do we have anything of hers that would help? Like any? Oh, didn't she
Do we
write
have the-
Inari's
we have
letters
her-
or something?
Yeah.
Earrings she
I
gave
also have the
So the
earrings.
Oh, earrings would probably be better.
Okay.
Are
okay.
the earrings hers or?
I guess the letter is hers then.
The letter.
Yeah,
is
like, if the
hers.
earrings don't
The
work,
earrings
Inari will,
she
like,
made.
regretfully if we need to use the letters in our
So
them.
if we have a possession or garment that's a -4, and we have met her, I think I've
Mhm.
met her, right?
Yeah.
Isha,
Yeah,
yeah,
we
did.
you guys
In the
saved
So
her.
desert.
she just gets a -4 to a wisdom save then.
You know, just imagine, Inari, if you had like had a deeper connection with her, she could have sent you like a lock of her hair in that letter.
Yeah, or
Oh.
there could have been like lipstick on the letter.
Brother.
Yeah, this is really on Inari when you think about it.
I'm sorry that Inari has 0 Riz, okay? Like, I am so sorry.
The first paladin with 0 Riz. I can't believe it.
Okay. So scrying on Isha, I don't even know what she gets to that. What's the modifier from you?
Modifier for scrying is a -4.
-4. Where's Isha? Let's sort this alphabetically because I don't remember. Isha. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's gonna be that's a total of 0. um, Lydian, you scry into the IMAX screen that is East Reservoir Lake, and you hear in your head as the image is coming through. Oh no, you're just in time, actually. You hear the familiar and grand voice of Terra, the eldest of the great fairies, whom you had met back in the Gerudo Desert. The image fades in on Terra, in all of her radiant splendor, who appears to have just emerged from the waters of her fountain. Really? Isha asks. I truly am sorry for keeping away from you for so long. I was just dealing with something. She trails off a little at the end. My darling, do not fret, for I could not hold your absence against you. Now please, tell me all about that which is troubling you, Tara says. Lydian, please make an insight check.
Uh-oh.
Yikes. Yikes, gang. I got a 28.
Holy shit.
Tara appears to be holding her tongue somewhat, and there's a fire behind her words. She
Oh,
seems to be
brother.
waiting for the right moment in this conversation. Well, Isha starts, things have changed greatly for me since I last visited with Inari's group. She pauses for a moment before continuing. She wasn't who I thought she was. At least, not anymore. The Inari I knew would have destroyed any Vo and slain any Yiga without reservation. Everyone knew her as a beloved member of the community, being a dedicated guard and daughter of the Vi who ran the town tavern. But now her Va is in prison and she has fled, for she was harboring a Vo and a Yiga in our sanctuary. It was unbelievable. I feel entirely betrayed by someone I thought I could trust. Oh, Isha, my lovely. Tara caresses Isha's face with a single large finger, adorned with rings and with perfectly manicured nails. I am so sorry to hear of this betrayal. I know you harbored some feelings for the guard, and to have her endanger the safety of you and everyone you care for is unacceptable. She must still be traveling with this Yiga, no? Lord Hannon? Tara asks. Oh, I don't know for certain, but if I know Inari, she is someone who dedicates herself to causes with all her strength. I suppose this would apply even if the cause is for her devotion to the Yiga clan. Hmm. Tara hums with an unsettling cheeriness. I can't to not look at you guys. And what would you say? What would you do if you encountered them again, Isha? Isha pauses out of thought for the answer, not out of hesitation for the question. Well, if I was strong and skilled like her, I'd probably destroy the Yiga and the Vo to make her pay for her choice. She hurt me, so I'd want to hurt her back, she adds definitively. A wide, malicious grin slowly creeps across Tara's face as this answer reaches her ears. It just so happens that our desires have some overlap, sweetie. What if I told you I could make you far more powerful than her, strong enough to do just as you've said? Would you do this for me? She is met with an expression of puzzledness and contemplation on the Gerudo jeweler's face. A moment later, she responds to the Great Fairy. And what would I have to do? Tara's eyes darken, and she begins to radiate with power. She extends her giant hand out towards Isha, who hesitates, contemplating her decision. Tara's glowing eyes, which have been fixed on her potential champion this entire time, look away for a moment, in which they pierce through the point through which you view this interaction via scrying. Makes eye contact. This reveals that Tara is aware of your presence in the moment. But then Isha reaches her hand out too, which is met with a swift swipe as Tara scoops her up in her hand, pulls her close to her chest, and forcefully descends with Isha down into the shimmering waters of her grotto. As the target of your scry descends past the threshold, the image is abruptly cut off as if the connection was ended beyond the capabilities of the spell.
Could I tell if this was invoking any sort of domain of Terra's that we're not aware of? Like, because you said that there was something more to Terra. Could I kind of insight anything into what this was, or was this just like a general like I'll give you power?
I'd say give me either insight or religion
Okay.
with advantage, but whichever you pick will make a difference.
I'm gonna give myself bardic inspiration as well.
Okay.
Fuck. That's a 23 insight.
23. Insight. Okay. As Kara was speaking, and like I described this kind of power radiating from her, it's like a very raw power, like very primal. Like she is almost like I don't want to say repressing, but almost like she's repressing a front, a facet of herself that was like eager and starting to show through um, as she was in anticipation of making this deal. So there's certainly something there. I think that primal is the right word for it.
Okay.
Ron would know, right? Though, like we could ask Inari's dad. Probably know.
Ron would probably
Yeah.
know.
Inari can certainly chat with him via the reservoir also. Unless it needs to be like flowing water or something.
I think it just needs to be a body of water. From what I can remember. Oh boy.
We gotta go down there and talk to Sidon anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lydian, you after this early screening IMAX of that interaction, you
I'm gonna give
return
it a bad review. I don't know about this one.
you return to the rest of your group, wrapping up their short rest, and Aquila with arms full of guardian parts.
Plan
Okay.
is to go down to Zora's domain for a quick stop.
Mm-hmm.
Back to Akala.
Yeah.
And we still need to track down bogeys.
Yes.
Yeah. I think. How fast can we like get down to the base of the reservoir where Sidon is?
Pretty fast. Most of you guys are able to fly in one way or another. So.
Okay. Then I think we regroup with him there, and we'll get out of this musty old beast.
Yeah, you guys exit the beast. The rest of you now emerging, you also see the 4 lasers that are pointed at Hyrule Castle. One from the south, one from the far southwest, one from the beast you're exiting, and the other from Death Mountain. You guys descend gracefully with all your various methods of flying, with ease as there is no rain, down to the dam that protects Zora's domain from the waters of East Reservoir Lake, where you find Sidon has been here waiting for any kind of semblance of movement from your party. And as you guys land, he leaps up with excitement and he's like, "Ah, yes! You guys have done it! You've saved Zora's domain! How can I ever thank you?"
Could we request time with the king?
Monetary
course.
compensation.
Yes, that too as well. But yes, King Dorfin is my father. He would love to have an audience with you, as you are now the heroes of Zora's domain. You know what? That has a really nice ring to it. That's what you guys will be called. The heroes of Zora's domain.
Actually,
Added to our list of titles.
Yeah, we already got titles, but it's not too bad.
We already got titles.
Shall we?
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm so
Inari's-
unenthused.
I mean, Inari's not talking to her dad right now, so I had to think that through. But I was like, let's just go
Oh, is
down.
she not?
Do you want to before you guys head down?
I think Inari would want to do that privately,
Okay.
and would probably elect to choose to do it away from everyone else. A little
Okay.
emotional, a little depressed, and gay.
I guess I'll come back up and fetch Inari later, and then like I'll go down, get the shrine, and then come back up, get Inari, and we'll teleport back down for later. Like, but like I'll leave Inari to her own devices if she wants.
Yeah, Inari, would you?
I mean,
are
I
you
was gonna go. I was gonna just go down with everyone and then do it at night, like when I'm by myself.
Oh well.
Yeah, I don't think she would not, knowing her, she would not do it right away. 'Cause it's a little sad.
Sure. Jenna, when we go there, can I unlock the teleport spot there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys descend. I guess you're kind of coming from behind Zora's domain, so you wouldn't. This whole thing is that. Okay. So you're coming from behind Zora's domain, so you are arriving, descending onto sort of like the middle. You know, I had this really nice thing written about you guys like crossing the really long bridge at the entrance, way back when. I was hoping you guys would just like go that way, but like it's totally fine. Yeah, you guys descend and arrive kind of like it's like a side entrance to the above ground portion of Zora's domain, as there's a waterfall there that Sidon is able to swim up and join you guys up here as you arrive. And you find yourselves in this plaza. It's like this single extensive structure rather than like spread separate buildings like in the other cities you guys have seen. There's a number of curving bridges and open spaces and grand staircases bound by colonnades instead of walls. So it's like walls of columns rather than solid walls. There is a large stone fish that surmounts the domain. That is kind of, I mean, it was visible as you guys descended, but it is just kind of signifying like the highest point, the most important part of this structure. There's also a statue of a young female Zora princess, fierce yet kind, posed in the center of the main plaza that you guys have just entered. There's like multiple levels to this structure. There's like a central one below the giant fish. I'm sorry, it's all out of order. But it takes a moment to understand like the structures that are there. But as you guys kind of get your bearings, you see that there appears to be a shop, kind of space lined with colonnades, and an inn with the name Seabed Inn above it, and the shop says it's a little general store that says Marrow Mart, and a room in between that features the shrine, which Lydia and you go there, you get the shrine registered. I will add that to your shrines, which I don't think you guys even have this region though, so probably can't see. Real nice. But yes, you guys are entering from the east side at this plaza here. Shops and shallow water flows through designated channels in the like paths and streets and bridges and everything that is like floor structure here. And they cascade through scuppers at the edges of the platforms. And through that, you see like the occasional Zora ascend or descend as they move between this upper plaza and imperceivable because of the depth underwater sector of the city. The people of the city, all Zora, are similar in appearance to your untrained eyes, and they move about the spaces leisurely, stopping to hold long conversations with each other as they pass. And pretty much the only distinguishable thing is some of them wear armor, some of them have different colors, but most of the colors are all the same: blues, blacks, reds, purples. Anybody who would like to can give me a perception check as well, as you guys are kind of taking all this in. What are some of those rolls? I can have Ionia roll also.
I got 4.
Okay.
I got a 12.
Okay.
Rolled a natural 2 for a 10.
Okay.
I got a 25.
25.
21, sorry.
21.
20.
All good. Yeah, so most of you, including Ionia, she only got an 11, only see Zora, and you're just trying to like take it in, and they all look very, very similar. Lord Hannon, you notice that there is actually someone here that's not a Zora across the plaza, sitting off to the side on a bench. There is a Hylian man, the only non-Zora in this entire place. He appears to be sketching something in a book. But other than that, Sidon emerges, with like the grace and athleticism of a gymnast, he lands next to you all, and he's just like, "Oh yes, welcome to my beautiful home of Zora's Domain." The palace is up this way, if you'd all care to follow. Would you guys like to go to the palace now or anywhere else?
I'll follow him to the palace.
Yeah.
I was gonna realize.
Yeah. You guys all follow up a series of staircases and over a series of bridges. It is not really that big of a structure. I mean, as like a structure, it is big. As a city, it's not that big. You ascend into this sort of palace area with these really large ornate columns, multiple levels of like little stairs and pools of water that are situated all around. And you don't even see the throne because the individual sitting upon it is so large, practically gargantuan in size. There is a massive whale-like Zora that is presiding here. He is adorned in silver jewelry, crown, fine fabrics. He also bears a scar on his forehead that appears to have been from long ago, has faded, but is still very much present. He sees you all approach, following behind Sidon, and he goes, "Sidon, who is this that you have brought to our council?" And Sidon goes, "Ah, yes, my king, this is the heroes of Zora's Domain. They are the ones who have quelled Mifa's Varuda and defeated the creature that lied within, that took her life, took her from us 110 years ago. They requested an audience with you." And he kind of like steps aside with like a bow and like a flourishy gesture with his long Zora arm. And he goes, and King Dorothen goes, "Very well. What can I do for you all?"
Hello, Your Majesty. We were in the area, and we realized that you guys may have had a little plumbing issue, so we kind of just patched that up for you, and we humbly request, this to be repaid in some way, as your people were being, on the brink of displacement without our help.
Aid in our quest.
Aid in our quest to
Not just pay
stop-
us money.
to stop Ganon as our ultimate goal. This is one step in the journey.
Give me a persuasion check for that series of words. Bard.
Persuasion. 27.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
You get 200.
It only seems fitting that we would provide whatever it is that the heroes of Zora's Domain require. I can feel my daughter's spirit is now at rest. I'm more than grateful. What is it that you require that we, people of Zora's Domain, may provide?
I must confer with my friends.
Oh my god.
Please
man.
give us one 5-minute interval to discuss.
You wanted to go talk to the king, and then
As
you're like, ah.
as you say that, you guys notice that there are other Zora individuals, regal looking, on either side. There is a elderly looking, sort of like Ray like Zora, green and definitely showing signs of age, who stands off to the right hand side of the throne, as well as there is a more pinkish looking Zora with sort of like ruffly fins that give like this illusion of like a beautiful garments, as well as both being adorned in silver jewelry and more fine fabrics. Neither wear a crown though.
I would ask Lorhanan how set he is on having an ancient weapon.
I mean, if they've got some cool weapons, take
Oh,
them.
true.
Okay, I think
Maybe stock up on arrows too for Natara, and just hold hard cash.
yeah, I think
Natara wants respect for all Zora.
Okay, so here's a list of our demands. It's
our list of demands is a bank, guns and ammo, and also liberty, equality, fraternity.
It's ammunition, any weapons they would want to. This is all like considering not an actual list of demands. This is basically like if you have any of this, and then like lesser on the priority list is like rupees and precious gems or something. But first and foremost, I think I would turn back to the king and say, Your Majesty, we would very much delight in any sort of weapons or ammunition that the Zora could provide our party, as well as you see, one of our own is a Zora, and we feel the Zora would be stronger if they were unified in their efforts. We're not sure about your feelings about the other Zora at this time, but we feel that this is a matter that's important to us and important to be seen out to its end.
What is it you mean by unified? What do you mean when you speak of other Zora?
Are you aware of other Zora living in Lurlin Village?
I know that there are Zora that do not reside here.
Guys, help me quantify liberty and inequality. Like, what do I ask for?
I think the dog has caught the car here. I think is the bottom line.
He has caught the dog.
Ending this meeting.
Well, I didn't think I'd get this far.
I mean, you could say something like all of the Zora here have a particular look to them that and those Zora are not look down upon Zora who look different. So
would you just say that to him, or are you telling Lydian that?
Natara's telling Lydian that.
Okay. I would say that there's a certain discrimination happening against the other Zora from the Zora of Zora's domain, and we wish to quell that in any way we can, just to help all Zora people, no matter where they're from, experience the same level of respect.
Do you have evidence of this discrimination?
Uh-oh.
I mean,
We
Zora
should
can choose to live wherever they would like.
Well, we have a witness here, and Natara can speak her truth.
Natara, who was 10 when we left, but
It's been 100 years since you've been here.
that's true. It could be different. I mean, we do have. You were all there when we met Sidon the first time, and he said, "Oh, you're a Zora, kind of."
Right.
So
Even Prince Sidon was, taking a chop down at one of our own just because she was not from Zora's domain, which we don't necessarily respect.
Father, I simply misspoke. You see, I did not recognize her, and, she just doesn't look like she'd be from Zora's domain.
See, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh god. I can't believe we turned towards Lydian. We're like, Lydian, can you fix race relations real quick?
Yeah. Guys, honestly, this is on you.
No disrespect, Natara, hero, Zora's domain. My sincerest apologies for any offense I may have caused in my, immediate reaction to our first encounter. But you are a lovely Zora. I am so happy you're here and grateful for all of your work in quelling the divine beast Varuta and defeating Waterblight Ganon.
See, here's the thing. I think Zora should have inherent value without having to defeat Waterblight Ganon and the Divine Beast.
How racist do the royal advisors look?
Give me an insight
Let's
check.
clock them for racism.
Yeah, what's the particle count coming
Nice.
off these guys?
Can I also make one or no? Just Lorhan?
Yeah, go ahead. You
I have a
can.
feeling they're all just like, I don't know about this dog. That's a 26 insight.
No, man.
Go with Israel.
Yeah, Lorhanan, you assess the advisors on either side of King Dorothan. The woman, the pink sort of Zora, with the ruffly fins, seems like interested in this conversation, and like there's a slight like smirk on her face, like not in like a bad way, but in a, like a I like where this is going sort of way. The other one, the elderly looking gentleman, wrinkled and green and resembling a ray of some kind, looks like he is uncomfortable by the fact that there's anybody but Zora in the domain right now.
Okay. Does Dorothan have any specific contemplations, or is he responding to anything, or?
I mean, that is as sincere an apology as I've ever heard.
Right.
Let's cover losses, guys.
Okay,
Nice.
well,
Yeah.
just we ask that, like, socially, on like the ground level, that you guys have an open mind to other Zora and see them more as people and less as non-Zora's domain members. But materially, yes, we still would like the weapons.
Oh my god,
Um,
man.
So
The
This is disastrous.
the small green
it's fine.
the small green Zora kind of steps forward to speak up, and he says, "There is a certain quality to historically that Zora have had for a while, and if others are made uncomfortable by differences in that quality, then it is to them or the other individuals if they would like to remain in Zora's domain or go somewhere else."
What
That didn't even
did
make
he
any
just say?
sense.
What did he say?
Exactly. I don't even know what that meant.
No.
His brain is leaking out the side of his
Is-
head.
is
He's like
he
1,000 years
He's
old.
got
saying-
dementia.
Jenna,
This
Jenna,
is-
let me
this-
let me paraphrase. Is he saying that there's a certain quality to Zora's domain Zoras that like not everybody might be comfortable with, but that's the truth, that they're like materially different
He's
essentially?
saying, yeah, like
He is
historically.
one step away from measuring Zora's skulls right now.
Oh my god.
my
I'm gonna cast suggestion on him.
No, no, no,
No.
He's not gonna fail that. Like, you are not like
What are
he's
you
an all
suggesting?
powerful old as fuck.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Why is everybody so mad at me whenever I cast this spell?
He's
When am
really
I
a level
supposed to
20
use it?
Zora
The
ruler,
monarch
dude.
of the country who's about to give us a reward. You're like, I'm gonna mind
No,
control your advisor
no,
real quick.
well-
RQ.
Well,
Garuda Town already hates our asses. We need like one place that likes us a little
you
bit.
really want these people to like you?
I don't want them to like them. I want them to pay me. And like the
We
group.
are
I don't want them to give more
thankless
hand and cool
vigilantes at this
weapons.
point. We do not have a home.
I want
You're
more hand and
accelerating that right now.
Fine. For the 80th time, I will not cast suggestion at everybody's bereft.
Hmm.
Can I just can Aquila say Laurelin Village faced a similar danger. Did anyone from Zora's domain go to assist them?
King Dorothan responds, "Here in Zora's domain, we have a philosophy of protecting our own within the confines of the domain. Protection of the domain is first and foremost."
I see. It looked like it was working very well for you all.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we'd be talking with Bubbles right now if it wasn't for us.
Should the dams have burst, centuries of historical architecture would be destroyed, but our people would persevere.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. With the water everywhere, the Divine Beast wouldn't be trapped just up in the dam's area. It'd be down here rampaging.
What is the point of all of this? What are you trying to get at?
A Linearu villager saved your domain. Perhaps the qualities that define the domain aren't specific to the domain. And there is no difference between you and her. If anything, she has performed with more admirable quality in the last 24 hours than anyone in this palace has.
What she said.
We don't need weapons from these people. I
Natara
can make better
is
weapons for Lorhanan than they
Trying
can.
not to cry.
This was a waste of time. We should leave. I can make better weapons for Lorhanan than them anyway.
We're already rich anyway, too.
So even now I can't cast suggestion.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go
nuts.
ahead. Why not?
Go on, King.
I'm gonna cast suggestion on the advisor and make him pee himself.
I suggest you piss your pants, bro.
No, I suggest you piss your pants.
What is
No,
the
no.
role?
I'm not gonna make him pee his pants, but I will say that like the roll is a wisdom saving throw, and I think like, is it a certain number of words? Oh, a sentence or two. So I would say that I would suggest him to really take to heart what Aquila said and seriously consider changing the ways of how Zora's domain is run culturally.
Okay, so he's gonna become woke for 8 hours if he succeeds here.
Well, he might advise something, and be like, wow, they really, talk some shit. Maybe we should change things.
We should write a law in 8 hours quickly, right now.
That's a 17.
Ah, that meets.
His racism's too strong.
This
I'm gonna
is
cast Silvery Barbs. No, fuck it.
okay.
Oh, God damn it.
Listen, Aquila
is
was
like-
so inspirational.
Box of Doomass, but it's all the way over there.
I wasn't trying to go this hard.
I rolled the same number
I
on the
was-
die.
I was restraining myself emotionally, and I think Aquila flying off the handle was like, oh, okay, it's go time.
Yeah, because they're just being flagrant, like they're just like, yeah, man, the Zora here, they got it. Other Zoras don't. Like, I'm sorry, you're being racist, man. I don't care.
Yeah.
And what's the reroll?
It's the same number on the die. It's
Oh
17.
my gosh.
Oh my God,
Okay.
the
sorry.
racism is too strong. The
I will
racism
give
powers
Aquila-
the dice.
I will give Aquila advantage for what it's worth.
The
Cool.
advisor steps forward and he's kind of like shaking enraged here, and he's like, this is exactly why we should never allow outsiders into Zora's domain. They come here, they insult us, they try and cast their spells on us. They do not belong.
He's not aware. Wait, he's not aware that
Is
I
he?
did that.
I mean, it's verb.
No,
Isn't there
yeah.
verbal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the verbal and
Oh, true.
material
I
component.
guess I would be speaking. Okay, fine.
You have to cast the spell.
You
And
don't have subtle spell.
I could have been casting any spell though. They don't.
King Dwarfin, he puts his giant hands on either side of his throne and stands up, and there's like just enough room in this space for him to stand, and he is absolutely massive. He dwarfs you guys, and he is like, you are not friends of Zora's domain. You may all leave now before we make you.
Guys, let's just press the button on the slate right here and teleport out of there.
It takes a minute.
I don't care. It'll be cool.
Wait, and teleport what?
just out of it, just be like, okay, we're out of here, and just like disappear.
Well, like, what does Sidon say to all this? What is Sidon's reaction to
He
this
is
discussion?
distressed, and he's like, "No, but they're the heroes. They saved us. You." He's kind
Sidon,
of distressed.
Sidon, don't you have any influence around here?
Oh,
What is your
No.
point? What
Literally, no.
do you do here?
He's
I'm
the prince. He has
prince.
0 power.
I'm the prince.
Okay. Well, do you agree with what we're saying?
I
I'm
don't
starting
know.
casting teleportation while this is going on.
All I've. No, he's very.
Sidon, you are a spineless, worthless prince.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh my
I hope-
gosh!
Your people, your people are a disgrace, and you're letting them. And a sin of omission is still a sin, Sidon. I want you to think about what you've done as we teleport away.
So Sidon runs.
Wait a second.
Natara does kind of feel bad for
Sidon. Sidon.
No, fuck that guy.
This is all he's known. He's from Zora's domain. He's the prince. He runs and he leaps off the edge of the balcony down into the waters below.
Oh,
He runs away.
Oh,
damn.
well.
And as you guys are doing, as you're casting the spell, let's take a minute. The woman, the Zora woman, who kind of like not said anything to this point, you notice that like when you started to cast like the teleportation, she disappeared for a moment. And as you guys kind of like get close together, ready to leave, she reemerges and she just to probably to Natara, being the Zora of the group, she goes, "Here, I want you guys to take this quickly before you are gone." And she passes you a trident of sorts. And
Natara will
it is
take
silver,
it.
and she's like, "Oh, I appreciate your efforts. Not all Zora in the domain are like this. I apologize." And with that, you guys are gone. Where are you teleporting to?
Akala Tower or the Citadel.
I think it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
the
Akala
Citadel, or
Citadel.
do
I
you
feel
want? You guys
safer.
did get the stable at the base.
Oh, yeah.
Stable.
The
Probably
same.
stable.
I'd feel safer with Guardians than with these guys.
It's true.
Alright, well,
Well, we've now been kicked out of 2 towns.
We are.
Village, though, guys.
I do want to have a quick powwow before we interact with anybody else. I just want to regroup really quick and just let me play the music.
Let's take a
I wanna-
break actually, if you don't
Okay.
mind. Just because, you guys just teleported away. This woman that had not introduced herself, had not said anything, thrust a weapon into Natara's hands, before you guys like left in a blur. Second town, you guys have left in sort of a blur. And are probably not very welcome back. But you guys, in teleportation, we will take a break and pick back up with your arrival at South Call Stable.
Okay.
go to Robbie's. Or if you just want to skulk around and try and find out about the Yiga.
Skulk around where?
The Death Mountain region.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably still trying to send it, like attack waves up to Bogey's group.
So you guys emerge, your feet touch the ground outside of the shrine that's not very far from South Kala's stable, having fled from another town. Natara, you carry a silver trident in your hands, and you guys are here now. What would you like to do?
We should identify that bad boy.
Yeah.
Another successful operation.
I want to check in with Natara as well, just to like kind of regroup everybody and just be like, I'm sorry if I spoke out of line. I was trying my very best to kind of give. I was trying my very best, and you know, you guys are my friends. Natara, are you okay? Was that too much for you, or like what's going on?
Natara is, yeah, she's okay. She is very grateful to all for kind of sticking up for her.
Okay.
She's not torn up.
Okay. I also want to say like to thank you for Akila for voicing your ideals and everything in front of the king. That was in my eyes, as an emotional person, it was very noble of you.
It was foolish. I shouldn't have spoken up on Natara's behalf. She can most certainly. She's the one who's experienced the iniquities of Zoro's domain. I'm sure she has better ideas than me with a few quick quips.
You were pretty spot on. So
If it's any consolation, I wouldn't want to be welcome in a place that treats people like that. So I don't think it's that much of a loss.
Well, friends, that's another divine beast down, and at this rate, we'll save Hyrule and have no friends at the end.
It's a thankless job.
Well, speaking of divine beasts, like, point up towards Lucan and be like, oh, do you think that could have happened?
I mean, we only know of one group that's actually, I don't know, cohesive enough to do that. Unfortunately.
It makes sense
Do you think
that
it's
They
them?
didn't have the slate.
That is the concerning part.
Yes.
they don't have a slate. It makes sense that Bogey would want to save Goron City, and I'm pretty sure I remember something from a scry earlier that he had, that as his intention, but you're right, I don't know how he would get there without a slate.
I mean,
I have the teleportation device. Perhaps that can function similarly.
we know that the Yiga tried to capture Cycleo, but didn't have success without the slate. But like, if Bogey and that crew shows that you can do it without the slate, it makes me a little worried. Even as protected as we know that Valmetto is, like,
I think we should focus. We should keep our focus on the Yiga itself, right? Like, if they organize some way to get up there, like that's beyond our understanding or anything that we've seen them do. So I don't think Meadow is a priority right now. But good thought.
I agree. We can worry about Valmetto and try to cut them off, or, in my opinion, I think we should cut the head off the snake.
Precisely.
Especially. Yeah. No, that makes sense. I agree.
so should
Oh,
priority.
did you
one-
share the details about Isha with us?
Yes, I think I would have. Well, I'm gonna say I would probably do that now, as part of the regroup, and just kind of share that she is currently being blessed as champion of Terra, and don't know what that entails, but also Terra was able to see into our scry, so she's onto us a little bit.
I mean, that's pretty bad if Tara can see into our scry.
Unsurprising.
She is one of the more powerful great fairies.
Perhaps. Oh. This is... Mija's grotto is nearby. Right?
Yes.
And didn't Ron say that, like, if Mija departs, that's a very bad sign? I don't want to go and spook her, but, like...
Maybe we need to spook her.
We could at the very least declare
Or
that
just
our
go there.
intentions are not to start a war between the fairies, merely to obtain power to save Hyrule.
I mean, do you think that matters to them? I always got the impression that they're a little bit above the squabbles.
Clearly Terra isn't.
Yeah. But I meant that, like, I don't know if they even... Oh, wait, never mind. I get what you're saying. Took me a second.
They seem
I think-
solely focused with a war between fairy kind. I think we can at least clarify that that's not our interest, whether they believe us or not.
I think it's worth speaking to Misha. We just need to talk to somebody reasonable right now. I feel icky.
I don't want to just turn around and head in the opposite direction of Bogey again, though.
Well, apparently they did it, though. Like, they fended off the Yiga until they...
I know, but that didn't, like... And stop the Yiga from...
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know.
I guess even if we convinced Mija of our intentions, it's not going to stop Terra from becoming involved in our affairs.
No, I think even if you stopped Terra to some extent, Isha seems to be angry enough that she's willing to go through with whatever Terra is going to give her. You're not just contending with the Great Fairies, then you're contending with their agents as well.
Yeah, I think the Yiga are a more, like, direct problem right now. Like,
Yeah.
Does
we
anybody...
know that-
Is there any way to get eyes on the Yiga? Or, like, besides scrying, that is? Do any of the Great Fairies care about them?
I mean, Kotera might be the best to
Yeah.
help
Yeah.
with that, right?
Leho may have at one point, but probably not anymore.
I get the sense we're not welcome back until we've conquered one of Leho's labyrinths, so...
Right.
Yes.
Which, I mean, if that might be helpful.
I don't think that's a higher priority than the Yiga clan.
No,
I
yeah.
I mean, if we get rid of the Yeager, or at least solve that problem, then we could probably, hopefully, nix Gerudo Town being militant towards us, which means we might be able to avoid having to deal with Isha. Maybe.
Well, that's
I'm not
the
sure if
assumption
that'll...
that the
Oh,
hostility in Gerudo Town will stop.
I
I'm
forgot.
sure that will stop, but Isha might not stop being hostile to us.
Then
I forgot
we'll
to
stop
mention-
Isha.
I forgot to mention to Inari, this is an important detail, that I'm pretty sure that Isha thinks that you're devoted to the Yiga clan now.
Maybe she wasn't as smart as I always thought she was. Because she clearly didn't know me well enough, if that's what she thinks.
Hate
And
can do
maybe-
serious things to people.
Yes. I mean, it took me a while to trust you. But if she thinks that I would have allied with someone
who's against all of Gerduton's best efforts, and that I would have ended a divine beast of my friends, one of them being the person she so hates. I don't know. Maybe I thought better of her, but you're right.
I think the Yiga clan are the like active threat. That like
Yeah.
sure we have to kind of have Terra and Isha as like a concern, but they are on the other side of the world.
Yeah.
Right? Like we essentially could not be farther from them right now.
If, well, yes, if she's traveling by mundane means.
I
Yeah,
understand, but yeah.
But yes, even if we know that she is coming, I still think the clan is the greatest threat.
I mean,
exactly.
Lydian, you said that Terra was able to look back at you.
Right. She noticed our scrying sensor.
So, like, at worst, they think we're at the domain, right? Which is not here.
Right. I think we continue to use scrying on Isha to make sure we're not being tailed, and scrying on Bogey to make sure that they aren't getting in harm's way either, and keeping that sensor safe, or the teleporter part safe.
For real, yeah.
I think we need to find Bogey and that crew and see if we can strike a deal with them.
With all the enemies that we've made so far, I wouldn't be opposed to allying with them at this point.
Yes, unfortunately.
At the very least, they would be helpful against the Yiga.
For all the misgivings I hold about them, they have actually destroyed, or rather, purged a divine beast of Ganon's influence. There's no denying that.
About to have the craziest blood moon.
Yeah. Divine Beast Rudania resets. Jenna, what time of day is it?
Afternoon.
Do you think it's reasonable to reach Robbie's lab before the end of the day, or is that too far?
No.
Oh, we still want to go to Robbie's lab?
Well,
Do we want to identify the
oh, I guess to see if this weapon is worth
just to
for
see if it
Warhead,
might
yeah.
be?
I can identify it then, yeah. I
Identifying.
will spend 11 minutes identifying.
Yeah. Aquila sits for 11 minutes with the silver trident mysteriously passed to you guys in your departure. And this is what you find that it is. And I'll read it just because for the sake of it. This is the light scale trident. It is a trident. It's legendary, requires attunement. While holding this magic weapon, you have a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it, as well as a +3 bonus to spell attack rolls and the saving throw DCs of your cleric, druid, paladin, and ranger spells. When you cast a spell that restores hit points to a creature, you can re-roll the dice. You must use the new roll. Once you've used this property, it cannot be used again until you finish a long rest.
So does this make sense to maybe give this to Natara then, and then have Natara give the sword to Borhanen, or this might be two-handed, so maybe not, because then Natara would have to drop the...
Tridents are versatile.
I'm just thinking the spell saving. Yeah, because of the spells.
Yeah, the bonus to the spells is insane.
Yeah.
Especially the DCs.
I think giving to Natara makes sense, and then
Unless that's up to you guys. So I
I
just
don't have a lot
something I was
of
thinking.
spells that like have save. Like I don't have spells against other people.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't.
although
It's up to you
has
guys.
it has the quality about restoring hit points too.
Yeah. I think that's probably better for Natara.
have to drop the thunderstorm rod. Darn.
For all the thunderstorms we need.
Is this weapon also unbreakable, or
Yes, this also has the unbreakable quality. How do I have that on here?
Important.
Oh, I don't say it on either.
And then the sword has like the advantage, so that'd be pretty good. We have like 3 people in the party who are like pretty protected from weapon breakage.
Yeah.
so we're saying we need a broadsword? Is that what we're thinking?
I mean, it's up to you guys. That was just something I was thinking
Yeah.
of. That way you have
Needs
like
to
a
get
good
fixed.
weapon.
But
Oh, I was gonna say the guardian sword that you have, is that better than the broadsword?
Yeah.
Guardian- What?
Well-
So the big question is: are either of those finesse weapons?
Which?
The guardian sword and the royal broadsword. I assume the broadsword's probably not. Guardian sword might be.
What's the damage dice? I guess. Let me see. Cause
Sneak attack. Be with the finesse weapon.
I think one of them is a
Yeah.
short sword, so it would be finesse, but I don't know which.
Yeah, because for a sneak attack to be for a melee attack to deal sneak attack with a finesse weapon.
Yeah. Guardian sword. What's the damage on that? Who has that, Natara?
yeah, it's piercing
No,
and
the
the lightning.
oh, so it's 1d6. So
What?
that would be a short sword.
Okay, so then I should take that.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then that
I
that
assume-
deals lightning, right?
It also
Yeah.
does lightning.
Cool.
That's pretty cool. If you don't
Maybe.
mind.
If anything,
You
it
can
seems like
have
it's an
that.
upgrade then, right?
Maybe.
Or no,
Um,
it's not ancient. I see.
Yeah, it doesn't get ancient
Guardian.
slamming.
Right.
Doesn't not get the ancient slammage, but
But now you get the
Well, that's
the
the
lightning
thing.
damage at all times. No
Yeah.
condition.
yeah, the lightning's pretty though. So, and we'll get something. We'll maybe go back to Robbie and get something later.
Yeah, we definitely need to. We need to suit up next time we had a chance to go to Robbie's.
Alright, so Natara is taking the light scale trident and swapping the guardian weapon over to Lorhanan.
Mm-hmm.
Natara also, you
Yep.
have Mipha's Grace.
Oh, I guess I do. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, just trying to track where the new stuff is going. I also do not have the Cryonis thing written. I thought I had it in there that I could copy and paste it to the Sheikah Slate, but the Sheikah Slate will now have a new Cryonis ability.
Whoa.
shit. I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't use like your runes. I mean, you have
No.
use the map one, but you don't use magnesis.
What's magnesis again? Like,
You
what does
can
it do?
use your
Basically cast
action.
telekinesis.
It's telekinesis
on
for
a-
anything
on a
metal.
object.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if we've found anything metal.
Keep
Pretty
that in mind,
niche.
I guess.
Maybe like a Lionel weapon or something during that fight.
It can't be held or worn by a creature.
No, I meant, sorry, when it dropped off of him.
Mm.
I think that happened at one point, and we were like, oh, well, we can't pick it up unless we give it to Jainari, so.
I guess you probably could have used it on the metal totem.
On the totem, yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Well,
Live and learn.
That would have been funny. Okay, so new stuff delegated. And then I guess it's pretty much just we can kind of call it there as you guys sort of like half call it there as you guys regroup and figure out what you have and everything. So this is the season finale. Next week we will have we will take a break from this and do John's one shot, so I have time to get ready for the new season slash the one shot that will be the following week of Mova's crew at Rudania, and I will get those character sheets in here for you guys at some point this week so you can look at them, and if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. But as far as in-game stuff goes, what is your like trajectory basically? I know that there's like, do we go to Mifa? Do we go like to that Death Mountain kind of? Do we go to Robbie? Do we go to the Yiga clan? Like, what is your sort of order of operations just so I can be prepared for the next like few episodes in this season 4?
Do people still want to go to Robbie to suit up?
No.
Okay.
If
I
if,
think
if Rohannon does not need a weapon, then
Yeah,
I think
I
we're
agree.
good.
Then I
I
think.
think we,
Go ahead, Lohan.
I was gonna say, I think we go to Eldon to try and.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think our trajectory is
Mhm.
all Lorhannon all the time, baby. It's
Yeah,
Lorhannon
baby.
story time.
Laura Hannon story time.
Are we?
Season
Are we?
3 is the season of the Lorhannon.
Season 4 we're
Season
going
4,
into.
right?
Season 4. Season 4.
I think. Are we planning on meeting up with Bogey's group and trying to see if we can strike a deal with them and seeing how? Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
mean,
going
you
into
can-
Eldon.
One thing I am slightly interested in, potentially before the Yiga, before we actually like go and try and break down the Yiga doors, is actually doing a labyrinth, because there might be some sort of secret weapon that could be helpful. Right, so
You know how to uncorrupt a guardian to.
Well, I
Yeah,
think that's
right.
the getting all the labyrinths reward. But I think within the
Yeah.
labyrinths, I think there's a few schematics for Aquila.
Yes.
yeah, like, there might be something cool in a labyrinth that would be helpful um for that. But yeah, I guess we strike a deal with Bogey's crew, then I just go straight to strategizing on the Yiga clan.
Okay. Does that give you enough, Jenna?
As far as labyrinths go, I mean, they're not that hard to make, just time consuming. I already have North Lomai Labyrinth done because that one was the one closest to Leho. If you guys were gonna go there, or would you go to Island or South? What do you think?
I mean,
I
if we,
figure we'd maybe do the south one.
Right, it's on the
Yeah.
way to the Yiga hideout.
Yeah. I think we would not do the island. I think that's just like we don't necessarily
Yeah.
have a break to get everyone there.
So we go to Death Mountain, we TP over to Gerudo Desert, and then we do that labyrinth.
And then you're pretty much gonna do the Yiga clan.
probably
I think
Yeah.
so.
Okay.
unless something else comes up.
I
Right.
think you guys are close to standing a chance at level 12. So I think that'll be good.
Yeah, whatever, man.
Close
Give us
to
your best shot,
standing a
Jenna.
chance.
I've been waiting for this one.
oh god.
No fear here. Come on, guys.
Jana is like season 4 is going to be the Lorhannon trauma season.
It's really fun. It's really fun.
Lorhannon's gonna turn into a real boy. Wow.
Jenna, I would stop the stream probably if you haven't by
Oh
now.
yeah, shoot, thank you. Goodbye, stream.